Hello and welcome to another video. And looks like the status video, you can see me leave a fast group chat. Someone just had to. Anyways, welcome to another Layers Lounge reaction. This one's called Who Has the Power? And this looks like a Tom versus, yeah, that's my left. Tom versus Jill video. So let's see what this is about.
Hey Joe.
Hey Tom.
Hi.
I'd like to,
Flyers won, honey.
Oh, good.
4-1. 8-game winning streak.
Yeah, I see that. I'm not really that big of a hockey guy.
Time to jump on the bandwagon now because they're going to make a run.
If I wanted to. I know one of my friends is a big Flyers fan.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, but it's something exciting happening right now. What's up?
Well, I wanted to, talk to you about a little something.
Okay.
So,
Good.
don't know if you noticed. You might have if you looked out the window in the kitchen at some point today, but, or really recently, I should say. But I'm sure you noticed the stack of wood looks a little smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to stack the entirety of the one pile of wood.
Yeah, it's a lot of wood, dude. Look, I'm sorry, man. I had to work. I mean, yeah, guys, you had to get done. If you could have waited a few days, you know what I mean? You could have just told him, hey, I'm waiting for Joe.
Okay. Is this really happening?
Trust me, I know how your dad is. I know it's
What does this remind you of right now?
I get that. But I mean, it's not my fault. I had to work. I mean, I can't not go to work.
Well, no, I
I'm
understand
still going towards the kids and everything. You can't.
Right. I get that.
When Larry gone, Tom's asked for this shit.
Like I said, I'm
And
sorry
Tom, look, what are you doing now?
We could just wait it, and I would have done it, on Sunday.
Father like son.
Well,
So,
how about this weekend?
I work this Saturday.
Well, then we'll do like you said, Sunday.
yep, it's fine. Alright.
Yeah. I'll probably have that on Sunday. But I've been thinking about this whole situation, Tom.
Situation?
Yeah, like our situation, where we're at right now. You're making me do all this work, or wanting me to do all this work, because I misled your dad. I didn't lie to him. I misled your dad and made him think I cooked the dinner for him and your mom for Valentine's Day.
Potato, tomato. Go on.
Right. I was dishonest. But you're in turn pretty much blackmailing me to make your dad think that we both did all the work in the yard with the wood and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was being dishonest with him. But aren't you in turn being dishonest with him? So is that any worse than what I'm doing? I think it's ever any better. I mean, I think it's worse than what I'm doing because not only are you being dishonest, but you're also you're getting out of work by being dishonest. You know how he is about you not holding your keep outside and doing your job? That's going to make him mad. And then on top of it, you're going to make him even more mad because you're being dishonest. I think that he would eventually forgive me for being dishonest because mine was in the idea of goodness. I was trying to do something nice for somebody. You're being dishonest because of...
Braxton was diagnosed with choroid plexus carcinoma, a brain tumor.
Laziness. They're two different things.
Okay, well, first of all, it's not like that wood thing was the only thing that I ever do. I do have other chores that I do around the house.
No, I know you do. No, I'm not saying that you don't, but you not wanting to do that work is,
dishwasher, trash, of which a lot of it is not mine. And
you can't really get on Joe for this whole time. You've been just associated with the wood before. You got on him for everything else.
I would say a portion of it belongs to me, and I appreciate taking the trash out.
Tom's just on top of every other
things around here, and I'm not saying that I shouldn't be helping out around the house, and I believe that I should. What I'm saying to you is, I don't feel like I should carry the whole load of that outside stuff. The wood, I mean, I feel like it's heavy. I don't want to carry it all. I feel like that we can kind of team up and get things done. I'm not saying I'm not going to not help you.
Right. I hear you. So the only thing that I can say to that is, I feel like it sounds like you don't really want me as an ally.
Are you two really debating on this?
I mean, I love friends in low places, bro. And we're not at war. We're the ally. I don't understand your analogy. I'm confused.
So, we're kind of at a part. A little bit of a situation, as you might have called it.
Right.
In which I have helped you quite a bit, if you think about it. First of all, I am the one who got you back in the house.
Yes.
So let's not forget that.
Right, but you're also the one to help me get me out of the house. I appreciate you coming forward. I know that wasn't easy, especially with your dad. I get it, and I do appreciate it. I really do. I'm still kind of peeved a little bit with what you did, but I mean, I get it. We've already had this conversation. It's not important to rehash that.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, I'm back in the house, so I'm already back in the house.
Right, you're back in, and as you said, you are fine with helping to do some of the workload around the house.
Right. I have no problem with that.
Right. And I would say that as of right now, I've helped you a decent amount. You figure when you would ask me to get Kevin and Weber out of the house. Didn't I do it?
You were very helpful with that. If it wasn't for you, they'd still be here bugging me.
Probably. And,
keep an eye on me.
let's also not forget that I actually helped you to prank Weber, too.
I would say that you didn't stop me from pranking Weber.
Yes, but
You helped me.
Okay.
But I agree. Without your help, I wouldn't have been able to do it as well as I did. I agree. Having you as an ally right now feels like it would be a good idea.
Correct.
Especially with, Michael being here all the time now all of a sudden. So obviously something that it's not going to be going away anytime soon. So what are you proposing? What are you saying here?
I'm just proposing a little bit of a
We're still
partnership.
around too.
A little bit of a
Podcast happened a week ago.
mutual back scratching, as it were.
Give it a little give and take.
They had Joe and
Yeah,
Weber.
let's call it that.
So
So I've helped you,
right.
and you helped me.
So you're saying that I take care of the rest of the wood.
Maybe I should too.
I mean, that would also honor the rest of the deal that we already had.
Right, which I'm not trying to renege on, so I'm okay with that.
Right.
But what about going forward? I don't want to be stuck doing all the chores outside because I need you as an ally. I feel like if we're going to be allies, we should be part of the same team.
Well, for now, there's a little bit of an imbalance.
There's definitely an imbalance here, and I understand that.
Yeah, so I will say that, my dad's been talking about sometime soon, I don't know exactly when, this is more overheard it, but he's talking about getting a dumpster, and part of the thing that's going to be done is cleaning out the shed outside.
The shed in the back?
Yes, the shed,
The one right there, not the one that's attached to the house?
the one attached to the house,
The
yes.
Black Widows? Your dad
Oh,
always
crap,
says
it does
Black
have those,
Widows
doesn't
right
it?
there.
Ugh.
That's interesting. So that's gonna be.
No, that's the one with the lawnmower's in. We have only too many sheds at this house, what's wrong?
What's your dad gonna empty it for? What's he doing with it? Do you know?
I don't know. Probably just more room. I think there's some old TVs in there that we need to get rid of. I don't know.
That's interesting. Yeah. Sorry. So I get look, Tom. I mean, we honestly have to make it look like you're doing part of the work, right? We know that as part of the deal, right? We have to.
Well, yes.
So I will agree to do the heavy lifting, right?
Right.
You be my ally, but you still have to be there and do a little bit, right? So you have to be there while I'm doing it.
Well, yeah.
So maybe instead of like the wood where you can just grab a piece here and there, I'll do the majority of the work. Let's say 75% of it.
We can discuss the actual terms of that later, but
While we're doing it.
yeah. Because really, I don't know exactly what all is going to be moved or disposed of.
I understand. I mean, I know we're kind of flying blind here. I mean, I do. You're right. I need you as an ally. I need to have you have my back because when you're against me, we all saw what happened. I was out of the house.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd rather not be on your bad side after that last maneuver that you made. So I feel okay with making this deal, but like I said, I don't want to agree on I'm going to do this job like we did with the wood. See what happened with that. I'll help finish stacking the wood. I'll take care of the rest of the wood on my own because I don't want to read the deal. And you already did your fair share with that, and I get that. But going forward, I just ask you to be considerate and to be fair of the situation.
Right, yeah, I understand. I know that you're not in the best straits. Whatever straits they may even be, but that's beside the point entirely.
Yeah, I mean, I just, I feel like that you're kind of playing the situation, and I'm nervous that I'm going to get stuck handling everything.
Ah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, Joe.
You're giving me a straight up.
I'm telling you, Joe, everything's gonna be just fine. Alright? Everything will be fine.
Yeah, okay. I guess with that being said, it's time to make it. So I agree. I will do the majority of the work. We'll agree on what aspect of that, what that means at a later date, and you're my ally in the house. You have my back.
I think that these are some fair terms, don't you?
They're terms that I had no choice to accept, Tom.
There we go.
Alright. So who has the power? It seems like both of them. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Stay tuned for the next one.